Second last race of the evening and indeed the season. Longer gap between races. We crowned our champions for the UAE racing season. Khalid Khalifa El Nabuda. In-store Talon Tygo Shea, our champion owner, trainer and jockey for the season. Well done to all. MUDALLEL goes into the barriers. Gav Roach is about to come up with the black cap. So still one more out the back by the looks. And that is Bois Boulogne. So we're all set. Field of 14 to go. 2,000 metres. The Tayer Motors. Gates are back and they are racing. FURIA CRUZADA came away quite well, and Debashi's going to hold up quite strongly over on the inside. MUDALLEL in the red is driving up there along with Masid, Key Bid, trying to come across Grandon Gentier, and George Villiers trapped out very wide across towards the inside now. Montserrat's going to surf across into a good position. Welford is trapped out wide. Next of all is Etager as they leave the straight. Gav Roach, then came Bois Boulogne Gauls, and back at the tail is Secret Trade as they work their way up the side. 25.52 behind the front runner, which is Grandon Gentier. Did a little bit of work, but now comes up for a breather, shows the way by a length. Over MUDALLEL up on the outside of FURIA CRUZADA, then George Villiers across to be one out, one back. Debashi fifth over on the inside. Masid was next. Outside of it is Welford on a wide trip. Then came Montserrat. Next of all then is Etager. Gauls around the outside. Gav Roach was next of all, followed in turn by Bois Boulogne, then Secret Trade, and Key Bid all the way back at the rear. Relatively compact for a big field of 14, and Grandon Gentier shows the way. About to turn off the back straight. Grandon Gentier is the leader over MUDALLEL. FURIA CRUZADA, the mare, down on the fence. Next of all then is George Villiers, followed by Debashi, just looking for a little bit more room now and beginning to get off the fence. Outside of it is Welford. A run there for Montserrat, but it'll drive up on the inside then Gauls. Next of all is Masid, followed by Etager beginning to improve the inside, followed by Bois Boulogne. Key Bid was a long way back. Gav Roach and Secret Trade. For home they come. 450 metres left to go, and MUDALLEL has moved up on the outside. Grandon Gentier is trying to fight back on the rails. Down the outside, George Villiers. FURIA CRUZADA comes on quite strong. Debashi, and behind them Montserrat looking for room between horses, but MUDALLEL surged up at the front over Grandon Gentier. FURIA CRUZADA getting through is Montserrat. Down the outside, Debashi. Late but MUDALLEL well clear for Connor Beasley. Out by 4 lengths over FURIA CRUZADA and Montserrat, and MUDALLEL takes it out. MUDALLEL wins by 2.5. Second, FURIA CRUZADA. Third in Montserrat. Close up Debashi. Grandon Gentier. Etager was making good ground late. So too Secret Trade. They were followed by Gauls out wider from George Villiers. Then Masid and Gav Roach. Behind them was Bois Boulogne. A gap off to Key Bid, and Welford, after a tough trip, has come in at the rear. MUDALLEL takes it out. Number 12 for Ahmed bin Hamash and Connor Beasley. Always in a striking position, and has really finished off the race strongly to take out our final dirt race of the season. FURIA CRUZADA was always leaders back and got into the clear and really grounded out strongly. Terrific run from her, and third goes the way of Montserrat with close-up Debashi. So the numbers should be 12, 3, 1 and 4. We'll stand by for confirmation, but the win will go the way of MUDALLEL. It was at fairly long odds on the international markets.